Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
Cincinnati.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and
Here we go.
12. At the Packers.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's complete for all the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
1-1, ready? Here we go. Hey, can.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll run here with Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime.
Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course. But this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with one stop to win this football game?
The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. In motion goes Likely. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second.
Check White. Check Pete.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Third down and 14.
Here's Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
On the return is Jones. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. This was
Hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice.
Presentation of the National Football League.
It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but don't fear, we've got football to perk up our spirits as we join you from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
Almost certainly a future Hall of Famer, and he's still seeking the storybook ending to his career. But he had patience, looked around, took his time before...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Rodgers now on third and goal. Steps away to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Escaping the pressure right. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. The Bengals at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 9 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Alex Highsmith simply would not be stopped on that play. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Burrow. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. Open man is Yoshibas. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals.
Play action. It's Burrow. His pass caught with the 4. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Burrow will throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
A solid stiff arm. And able to get this out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. As they've got it as we resume action. Short throw to Smith. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. A handoff for Warren. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down at 6.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Rodgers. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. B.J. Hill in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Burrow looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Yoshibans. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
14 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
On 2.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Sliding out of the pocket. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk.
The LSU connection. Burrow to chase for the Cincinnati first. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.